Yeah, city skylines rotate. I'm on a roll, got a flow. Drive-bys like high rises, by rise from top slow. I'm cruising on 42nd, do a stop at 11. GPS goes down 7th Ave, the drop off direction. It's New York, I see the world in a few blocks. Dodging potholes like stunt doubles up to the new stop. My PEV has me feel alive and free. I ride with Anthony, now who wants to ride with me?
Hello everyone, welcome back with Ride with Anthony. Today's episode we're gonna cover this crazy video that we just it just surfaced up on the internet by NBC. Once again, they're targeting us PEV riders out there with e-scooters and e-bikes. You guys, I don't know what it is. Every summer season, a close around there, man. Like they always, like they did last year, the year before that, and now this year again they're targeting us. It is crazy, Rick, and how like I don't even know what the fuck to think about this, man. Like where the fuck are we gonna ride in peace without, you know, like the authorities on us, you know, people looking at us like in the wrong way? Of course there are bad apples out there that, you know, just want to spoil it for the bunch, so to speak. You know, there's like fatality accidents obviously with e-scooters and e-bike, man. You know, it's crazy, man.
It just takes one person to fuck everything up. We saw this on East Coast Scooters NYC Electric on a Facebook group. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to Francisco for actually putting the link. So what we're looking at right now is the NYPD's response and new laws on PEVs, right? And this is going to be a first impression and also a response for you guys, so y'all can see. And then let's just, hey man, let's just roll it,
man.
Yeah,
let's just get into it.
As New York emerges from the pandemic, e-bikes and scooters are a new reality on city streets. Legalized in 2020, they're popular, convenient, and potentially dangerous when riders don't follow the law. The number of crashes is small compared to vehicles, but rising fast, and presenting new challenges for pedestrians and police. News 4's Mark Santia got an inside look at what the department is doing, as well as the dangers.
Anita Wu still cannot fathom that her aunt is gone and how her life ended last month at a crosswalk here in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn.
They went grocery shopping and, you know, they're waiting at the right light. When it was their turn to walk, they just crossed, and then, you know, all of a sudden...
An e-bike racing through the intersection hit and killed Sing Chung Ra. Police say the driver ran the light. Anita's family shattered.
Emotionally,
and this is what Anthony means by bad apples. You got this asshole right here,
really
right?
Hard for them to even,
basically,
you know,
he ran a red light. The lady had the right of way. It was her time to cross the street. Now, people could be like, "Oh, well, this is New York. You should have looked both ways before you cross the street." I do see your point, but
like this is no excuse, bro.
No, there isn't.
The humanity, bro.
The
like
humanity,
it was her turn. Like this civilian out there, this family member, it was her turn to walk, bro. Like her light was clearly like, you know, to walk. Yo, I be seeing, bro, like every time I do grocery deliveries or Uber Eats deliveries, tell me not, Rican, you see people going the wrong way. You see people like trying to accept orders while riding. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Pull over, like, and see for your, like, pull over and decide within that 10 seconds if you want to accept the order or not. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what's wrong with you?
A week ago, I didn't even tell you this, actually. I just remembered. A week ago, I actually almost got hit by a motor scooter going the wrong way and taking both lanes of the bike lane.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Like, bro, it happens to all of us, and now it's like second nature to us, like to all of us that has been riding e-scooter on a regular. But like, this has to end, bro. Like, you guys are just like spoiled for the bunch, man. Like, sooner or later we're gonna have license plates on e-scooters. How ridiculous that sound, yo. Like, it's crazy.
We could be like Europe, where they just ban it, or you can't you can't own a scooter past 15 miles an hour, so everybody
regulate the speed. Yeah,
exactly. So you got the Mantis, damn, that's cool. Too bad you're going as fast as an Unagi, and you guys look real stupid.
And you guys, for those people are wondering or are like telling yourself like, oh, these are police, these are cops. They don't know that my Dortron or my Mantis goes above 20. They don't know anybody. But best believe the NYPD, they're looking at all of us. They're looking at our social media. They're probably looking at this channel too. So like, you know, like try to be like, have some self-respect, you know, and have a common self-awareness. Like, yes, your scooter goes to 40 miles per hour. Do you want to push it when there's like people in the way, you know, people trying to cross the street? No, man, like it's common sense, yo. Like people out there like are walking on edge as it is, you know.
I want to say rest in peace to Singh Shavra, the lady who got hit. I'm sorry for your niece.
My condolences for the family. Yes, we're part of this community. You know, man. Like I said, man, this is like one bad apple will spoil the bunch. You know.
Compounding the grief, anger aimed at e-bikes and other motorized vehicles on two wheels.
It's like they've taken over the road.
Honestly, bro, like, she's not wrong about that.
15 miles per hour. It's 25 for e-bikes. Both are allowed in bike lanes and streets only.
They can be very dangerous. And they can be very dangerous when they're driven on the street and they're not abiding by the rules and regulations.
While e-bikes and scooters account for a tiny fraction of all motor vehicle collisions, the number of e-vehicle crashes investigated by the NYPD this year.
I'm glad they actually put that out there, the statistics. Like,
remember the numbers.
We're just like a little small fraction, but we are increasingly like really high.
Among those killed
we said
last
rest
year
in peace
in a
to
crash
this actress
that
Lisa as
investigators.
well. The last time we did this.
She's laying on the side, unfortunately, unconscious. He's not concerned about
that was a moped,
That driver was charged with negligent homicide in a case that
I'm glad they actually put the video out there because that was actually a moped, yo. That was crazy.
Our main focus is saving lives and driving down fatalities.
So anyways,
sorry that we talked over the video, by the way, but you know, it's some stuff we already went over on a previous video, but we're gonna cover it anyways. There's a lot to unpack.
Like, I get it, the NYPD is gonna like crack down on PEV riders and electric riders, even mopeds, I get it, but they should also like fucking do their other job. Because like I got into an accident because I was on the Hudson River Greenway and this SUV, he wouldn't stop. Like, he wouldn't stop at all. Like, I was honking my horn right there, he saw me right there last minute, you guys, and you know, there was no cop around. Like, I don't understand this shit. So it goes to both ways. If they gotta target us e-scooters, they should also target like cab drivers dropping off people on the bike lane, cab drivers again, and trucks like that, like not giving people the right of way when it's due so, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should go both ways if they want to like try to enforce it, you know. Like,
I don't hear enough about I see a lot of accidents on the Citizen app about you know, car accidents and like just anything that involves a car, but I don't really see too much about it like breaking news or whatnot, and I'm sure part of it is because it's just the way of life, but that's inexcusable, because if that's the case, then what's happening with us should be a way of life. But since we're so new, obviously this is going to be such a big like market to target, you know what I mean? And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's understandable, because I'm not disregarding the people who were fatally killed. That is not what I'm trying to say. That's not what we're trying to say. I'm just saying that if you're gonna target like one group, you gotta target every single group, and they need to be treated in such exact same way.
Fairness. Because like there's gonna be cops out there that, for example, the subways, they say they're gonna be cops in the subway. You guys, I have not seen cops in my area of the subway. Yes, I see them in 42nd or these landmarks, 42nd or 59, but you don't see them in 145th Street. You don't see them in Brooklyn like that. You know what I'm saying?
I only see cops whenever something has already happened, like in my neighborhood.
Or you'll see them like in Times Square, 42nd Street, because that's easily to work with, you know.
And a lot of us ride so we could be safe, because you know what happened in the train. I'm just gonna say it like that. What happened in the train? We already know. If you're in New York, you know. So this is a double-edged sword. We want to be safe as well, and then this shit happens. That's all I got.
Alright, cool. Alright, man, let's just play the video, man.
Of the new weapons, intense coordination. The NYPD now running a weekly transportation safety forum with the DOT and MTA. Together, they look for patterns and deploy resources and never use a familiar word.
For a long time, people were saying these were accidents. These are crashes or collisions that are caused by people that are driving recklessly. So we have to change the behavior internally as well as externally.
What the fuck she means by that,
when we set up cameras at 3 popular spots in Manhattan. Watching each for 15 minutes here on the Hudson River Greenway, where all motorized vehicles are banned on the popular path, we caught 12 zipping by. At 2nd Avenue and 29th Street, we saw one person going the wrong way and one on the sidewalk. At 8th Avenue and 51st Street, one going against traffic and 2
What are these numbers, bro? Like, these numbers are really stupid, bro. Like, why would you, like, these are low numbers. Like, you're making yourself look bad right there.
You can't do that.
The NYPD says tickets are being issued to violators but could not provide numbers, and early crackdown was criticized for unfairly targeting delivery workers who use e-bikes.
This is when license plates is going to come into play, man.
The department shifted its approach to targeting e-bikes that could go faster than 25 miles per hour.
A lot of these riders did not know that what they had purchased was not legal in New York City. Our focus turned
to let's pause right there.
I like this guy. For this guy right here that's talking, he's talking about how a lot of people don't know that what they have is like dangerous, or what do you say, like illegal or something like that.
I mean,
that's
a lot of people don't know. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people don't know what they're buying, you know. Like, there are people out there like, oh, how much is that? They ask me, I'm running on my Duotronic Pro. Yo, Whale, how much you pay for that? And I'm like, bro, like $2,000. Damn, $2,000, bro. I got something similar. I only pay like 800. And I'm like, yo, but like, you know what that right there will tell you, like, okay, you obviously don't know what the fuck you're buying.
You don't do your research, son.
You don't do your research. That shit could explode in your house, you know. Yeah,
I like how he said that.
Yeah, I like that this cop mentioned that a lot of people out there, most people out there, are not educated on what they're buying, and you know that's really alarming, man.
Going back on what the lady said, how these are not accidents, these are crashes and collisions. There's a problem with that, right? Like, yeah, I understand. No, you know what? When you drive a car, because Anthony, you drive, right? If you get into a car accident, do you consider it a collision or crash that was on purpose, or?
I think what the lady officer is trying to say is that, yes, there are accidents, but these accidents not coming to the point, like, if you know that your light is not your light, if it makes sense, like, if you know that it's not your right of way and you hit somebody, then you know beforehand that you're not supposed to go, you know. So
yeah,
right there,
I could see that. Yeah,
it's a standpoint, like, this ain't no accident because you knew better, you know. But look what happened. Yes, you could go 40 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour on your e-scooter and your e-bike. Congrats to you. But like, it all also depends on your stopping power, man. Like, if you can't stop within 5 seconds, guys, it just takes 1 second, you know, for somebody to get hurt. So somebody dies, you know.
I hate that. I hate that this reporter is saying, "Look at all these vehicles zipping by," when a lot of that shit was just camera being sped up. Like, they're not really. They're going. Oh yeah, they're going decently fast. I'm not disagreeing with that, but they're not zipping by. Zipping by is like 40, son. Don't tell me that they're going 40. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. All right, let's play the video, yo.
E-bike stores. We conducted several operations.
Police say they're looking to balance enforcement with a heavy dose of education.
This is alarming, yo. When the NYPD wants to enforce it, man, they just target one group.
We can embrace this technology, but we also have to follow the rules of the road. If we do both of those things, I think we can have a happy medium. We can have people being able to use these electronic mobility devices,
a happy medium,
and also keeping them safe.
In Manhattan, Mark Santia, News 4 New York.
All right, I like the last guy, the last officer. I like the last officer because he said a happy balance, basically, like a medium balance. Yes, you can ride your e-scooter, but, you know, pay attention to the road, pay attention to traffic laws and all that stuff. Like, that's well said, you know.
We're not going away. You can't. The convenience of the scooter is, you can't ban that, number one. Number two, like, New York is notorious for, like, these type of jobs, like these gig jobs, these, like, labor jobs, for us to be, like, thriving. You're not getting rid of this shit. You know, you get rid of PEVs, you are literally getting rid of, like, I don't know, let's just say 40% of the workforce. And then what's that gonna do? Raise the crime, because motherfuckers ain't got nothing else to do.
Probably what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna, like, since it's summer, you know, you guys, we're around the corner. What they're gonna do is just they're gonna be on a post somewhere, and when you pass that red light, you know, they're gonna get you. You know, they're gonna give you that ticket. They might, you know, ask you several questions. You know, just be prepared when it happens to you. Like me, you guys, and Rick, and also, where every time we are about to pass the red light, if we see law enforcement, if we see NYPD, a cop, we're not crossing it, you know. We just, you know, we just respect the law right there, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Rican and I, we do cross the red light, but you know, we do it when it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling Rican the other day, bro, like I can't wait for winter, because in winter there's so much less people in the bike lane, there's so much less traffic, like less headaches to worry about, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, the benefits of riding in the winter is like there's no traffic outside, way less people. In the summer it's overcrowded, and if you do a lot of deliveries in Manhattan, the congestion is real, so the accidents can happen. Oh, I'm sorry, the collisions can happen.
Yeah, the collisions.
yeah.
She wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong about that. You know,
she wasn't wrong. She wasn't right. I understand the point of the video. This is honestly, I think this news report was better than the one that we did last time.
Exactly, it was better, you know.
Way better.
It was better. It was like a little bit. It was a little bit better of a balance, because about that last officer, like he said, like we could use these new technology as our advantage. Like let's suppose like Uber Eats, like try to avoid the subways, because the subway, you know, you guys is a chaos down there. You know, we could use these new technology of PEVs for our advantage. You know what I'm saying? So you know, let's not spoil it for the bunch, everyone. Anyways, you guys, we're gonna cut it short right now. If you guys made it this far with the video, please subscribe to the channel. Any questions or concerns, please share that in the comment section. Again, you guys, ride safe out there. Next episode, we're gonna take it for the last day of doing grocery deliveries. You guys, doing grocery deliveries in the city is cool and all, but like, you know, you gotta see in the video why I actually quit. Anyways, bro, anything you want to say, Rican, before we jet out of here?
Yeah, real quick, we updated the intro. I put a verse on the intro song, and we forgot to talk about it on the live stream because of all the fucking technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
We had technical difficulties again. But yo, let us know what you think of the intro song. I hope you like it. I put a verse on it. Anthony put the beat on the hook on it. But hey man, that's it. We love you. Hope to see you next time on another episode or another live stream. We out. That's really it. By my side, ride with me. By my side, we rolling the world together, rolling the world together. The night is young, we can go for a cruise. Baby, you got nothing to lose. Come on, get up and stay blue. You know I got it for you, so come on, get up, let's go for a cruise. Come on, get up, just me and you. Will you ride with me? By my side, ride with me. By my side, we rolling the world together, rolling the world together. Come on, get up.